What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode. So in this episode, we're gonna go a little bit in depth on kind of what's new. I have a bit of a break. There's no 911 calls, there's no crime or anything like that. So I'm gonna use this kind of break to kind of like tell you guys what's new for law enforcement wise, and I'll be doing a video for civilian wise because I know a lot of people have been saying, "Hey, Cal, do more civilian videos as well." So I'll do civilian videos for you guys as well on things you can do. Um, that includes going hunting as well. So I'll be showing you guys that. But right now we're gonna talk about what's new for law enforcement. So um, this is pretty much me. Today I have the Tahoe. Let me see. Today I have the Tahoe. So I'm gonna go ahead and um, not just show you the Tahoe, but kind of show you guys what's new in terms of the updates. So the biggest thing that's new, right, for law enforcement officers, one of the biggest things we used to have was hot mic. I mean, that was a big thing. I also had a problem with that, and it's hard to know when you have your radio on because you're focused. You know, like the whole tunnel vision, where you're focused on kind of whatever your task you're in, whether it's shooting, pursuit, or whatever, or like you're pulling somebody over, you're not noticing it. Well, now you have a better chance of noticing that, and one of the biggest things you can do notice it by is if you hit. So to toggle this, you can either click on it or you can hit T. So if you hit T, as you can see, look what happens. Your character automatically grabs the radio. So if you're walking like this, you already know you're talking on the radio, and that you're not gonna attempt to like hot mic yourself. You have a less chance of hot micing yourself. This was a big issue for us. Have your radio right here, so every time you do this, whoops, the you hold on to your radio. So that was kind of one big update that was really cool. Another one, as you can see already, is the ability to look left and right. We had the ability to look up and down as well, but we had to disable that because for some odd reason everybody's mouse is not the same. So we had a bunch of people looking down all the time. So because of that, we just had the left and right. So you can just say no. That's it. No, yes. Um, so because of that, we just had to turn that feature on for that as well. So that was pretty cool. So officers now have the ability to like look around and pretty much use their flashlight to look around for realism, I guess. Um, Another cool feature for officers that really helps them a lot. Of course, there's some old offices that we brought over to the new vest. I don't know if I showed you guys the new vest. This is the new vest, pretty much. So you have your couple of mags and stuff like that. You have your zip ties. You have your firearm, as you can see right here. And as always, when you take it out, um, it comes out, and then when you put it back, it goes back in there. You also have your taser, and now it's sideways. Before it was down, now it's sideways, and when you take it out, it's out, and when you put it back in, it's back in there. So that was pretty cool. One of the things that we pioneered and we were kind of going forward on. So you have that, and now with the whole radio, it just makes the whole aesthetics as being a cop a little bit more realistic. I mean, there's we can't be too realistic. It's hard to be ultra realistic, but we want to be close to it. It's kind of like think of realism as perfect, and us being trying to go for perfection. We'll never get there, but we will strive to be there. Um, so that's another cool thing. Another thing that all offices have and departments are forcing their offices to carry with them is first aid kits. These are very helpful if you come to a shooting scene, or you come into like officer down, or um, areas where there's gunshot wounds and stuff like that. And you want to heal the civilian enough so that before EMS comes to the area, so you can use these and pretty much aid them, help them out with that scene, and then move the person out of the way while backup clears the area. Then after they do that, they clear and secure the area. Then EMS comes and they take over from there. So this is kind of like a first response. Think of it like a little tourniquet and so on to stop the bleeding and help recover the person pretty much. So that's another cool thingy. Another major thingy that was disabled for a while is the computer. So the computer, if you guys remember before, whoops, oops, I think I'm outside of my squad car. You can't open your computer, by the way, if you're outside of the vehicle. You have to be in the vehicle to do that. But another thing that was kind of disabled for a while on the player database was this system. It was not active. So now we have activated it where your gun license, your handicap spot, your hunting license, these three are enabled. Taxi and the health one are not enabled right now. Maybe we actually are thinking about removing it because we have no use for it, but we'll see how people feel like. These were not active. Another thing that was not active was the active warrant system. So let me find somebody that has a warrant for you so I can show you guys an example. So let's try first with Mark's name, see what he has. So here, as you can see, we can see Mark has, he doesn't have a handicap license, but um, he does have uh, a hunting license and he has a gun license. I don't have a hunting license, so when you search me, I only have a firearm license. So he is hunting and firearm, but not handicap license. So if he parks at the handicap spot, he's not gonna get anything. For me, on the other hand, I have a firearm license, but I do not have a hunting license. So if like you catch me hunting, whatever, I'm in big trouble because when they run my name, I don't have a hunting license. So that's one feature that's live right now. And if it's red, it means it's not. This means it's not loaded, meaning the system isn't live. This means I don't have it. It's red, I don't have it. Green means I have it. And then if the person has a warrant, so this is what happens when the person has a warrant.